Newsshooter coverage of CineGear 2023 is sponsored by B&H and Atlas Lens Co.
Hi, it's Matt here for Newsshooter.com. It's CineGear 2023. I'm at the cmotion booth. Now this is the new Mainstation.
Correct.
Tell me all about it.
I'm Adrian. Good to meet you. The Mainstation is the first high-power, very compact solution for film sets. It's designed to solve a long list of problems where we had the past few years in different departments which weren't solved over the years. So when it comes to power, there are three main questions. Where do I get it from? Can I power my device with it? And how do I store it? So the station answers all of those questions by being three devices in one. It's one, an input manager, it's a multi-rail power converter, and it's a charger. So we have 5 inputs, 6 regulated outputs, and a myriad of features which will solve usual problems. Should we go through the technicals of it?
Sure, go ahead.
The technicals, okay. So, usual problems we have on set is flying to other locations with different battery standards. So, wherever you fly, you can take the universal battery plate. If it exists in the industry, we support it. It's 4 screws and you're done. If you actually want to power 1000 watts, you will need to have at least 2, maybe 3 batteries. So the port in the back opens up and you can connect a third one. This will actually give you the output capabilities to power whatever you want. So there are 3 reasons why you would want to have 2 batteries connected together. Is to double the runtime, double the output voltage, or hot swap. There's no device in the market now that does these 3 things correctly. The batteries either cross-charge each other, or it leads to stability problems, or you cannot hot swap. So this is the first one that isolates the inputs and enables you to do those things safely for the equipment connected and for the batteries themselves. 3 plates, all of the inputs. On the front there are 2 additional inputs which are prioritized. As long as you have any kind of a DC source, from an AC to DC power supply from a camera, you're connected and the batteries will be on standby. So on the input side, and the polarity of the front inputs is rectified. So the usual Panavision RE conflict, if you're flying to England, for example, you don't have to worry anymore if you connect the cable and wait to see if it turns on or not. It will turn on, always. As soon as you have 1 input connected, you get 6 regulated outputs. 1 input is enough. Actually, we are powering the head in the back and the camera and all of the accessories from one station with 1 battery, and it's running at 12% now. So you have 6 outputs. You have the main high power outputs, always regulated to 14 volts, and user adjustable 26 to 34. This is important because, for example, we see the cranes over there. They are running long cables. What happens is you lose voltage over the long cables. So with this one, you can bump the voltage up to, let's say, 32 or 33, and you get 28 in the camera. That solves a lot of problems, especially it lets you use the batteries until they are depleted. You don't have to change them at maybe 60%. And because the outputs are regulated, the heads will not drift. Because what happens is normally if you hot swap from almost empty to a full one, the voltage spike makes the heads drift. You're going to ruin the lock shot. Something is going to happen that's unwanted. This will not happen with the station. On the top output, you have 4 additional outputs. So standard 2-pin, standard 3-pin L-bus with data and power, 5 amps and 100 watts charging for MacBooks, DITs, anyone who would need anything on set.
And you've got a nice little LCD display on here that gives you all, telling you
Correct.
everything that's going out of every output.
Normally, as a user, you don't have to look at anything. You just connect anything. It starts up. You're going to get what you want. If you need to change something, you're going to go and change it. Now, you have 5 inputs, 6 outputs, 1000 watts. What's missing is 36 volts, for example, which we never find on set, and 48. We're going to move to higher voltages. So, in order to make the station future-proof, you take the adapter cables because we wanted to avoid having a higher output voltage on a socket which should be lower. So you take the adapter cable, you connect it, you confirm, and now the station gives you 48 volts on this plug. So now you're running a remote head on this one, and you have 14 volts over here. Maybe you need 28 for the camera, because it's an Alexa 35, let's say. You connect this one, you confirm it, and now you're running, as you can see, 28 on this one, on a 3-pin, as you would expect. And the top ports are independently regulated, giving you exactly what you need. So now you have 48, 28, 12, 24, 100 watts power delivery and L-bus with data from one single B mount.
It does everything.
It does everything. As soon as you take them out, they default back to the safe range. There's nothing you can do wrong. The third part, as soon as you connect any type of an input, the onboard batteries start charging. And the light strips show you the charge status. As soon as this disappears, you're on the move. You have to move fast. You take it out, they go from charging to powering without any changes on the outputs. You will never ever lose power again in any circumstance. And the polarity on the inputs, like we said, doesn't matter. You can just put it the other way around, still charging. So with this, having it in the backpack or having it on every single cart, I don't see how you could run into power problems ever again.
So this is really, I mean, it's a Swiss Army knife of powering solutions, really.
Absolutely, absolutely, because it solves those three big questions. Because you can have the power, but it's not enough or not the right voltage. And then how do you charge it? And then how do you safely power anything you want? So this comes from set to the booth. It's a long list of problems, and this is version 5 actually, which has now built in all of the features on that long list of problems.
And when's this going to start shipping, and what's going to be the estimated price?
We are in manufacturing right now, so it should start shipping end of Q3, maybe Q4, that if nothing catastrophic happens worldwide. And the retail price for one main station, 3 battery plates, the adapter cables and one cmotion case with 4 battery bays is going to be $69.50 in the US.
Excellent.
Thank you.